Hello guys, welcome to kfcs and Sports Breakdown. So today I'm here to preview another match and review both the matches also. So today we have a great discussion about India versus Pakistan match. It was epic battle and some good news for you guys also that all are always thinking about the weather report. Especially previous Sunday when there was a match was not completed. I think you know about the update about match that there is a reserve day only for India versus Pakistan. Of course, this big battle is really interesting, and so everyone wants a full match. So uh, BCI have given this opportunity to this match. So yes, all are agree BCI and PCB to uh, extend for one day if match is not possible. But if we see the today's match, those who have seen it, Sri Lanka versus Bangladesh. Today, no rainfall, so it shows that tomorrow weather will be pretty good, and we expect a full match. So let's see, can a full match will be possible or not? And I can expect a full match, and if full match will be there, then will be a good contest and the same ground. This match will be happen in the same ground, so uh, we have to uh, all are waiting. So guys, let's talk about before talking about India versus Pakistan. Let's talk about Bangladesh team. So Bangladesh is finally officially out of this tournament. So I think this is a huge blow for this Bangladesh team, and they tried their best actually. When it goes to their campaign, their campaign was good. Their players are performing two centuries from Bangladesh side. Marius Miraj, Nasim Shantu. They are missing Shantu in the middle order. That sees today also. And meanwhile, Tawhid Hidroy tried to give a best performance for Sri Lanka, but that was really unfortunate that Sri Lanka not Bangladesh not be able to make a target and achieve it. Actually, there is no contribution from Shakib and Rahim, and this is also a big concern for this Bangladesh team that without Shakib and Rahim, they can't be able to win it. And uh, I think today, if Shakib and Hassan played their best, definitely result will be on the side of Bangladesh team. While if we talk about Sri Lankan team, really a very good and impressive performance, and back-to-back 13 wins is one of the record for Rasul Shanaka, and today Shanaka is his birthday, so on his birthday he bowled 9 overs taking 3 wickets. That is really make he makes his day very very special, and for Sri Lanka this is a first win in Super 4, and now contest is becoming really close, and tomorrow results will definitely tell how the final battle will be uh, goes between these three teams, Sri Lanka, India, and Pakistan. So tomorrow match India versus Pakistan is really important for final point of view that who is going to qualify for final. Then after tomorrow's match, then two matches will be very crucial. It is India versus Sri Lanka and Sri Lanka versus Pakistan. So uh, we will definitely talk about India versus Pakistan. Before that, I am talking about Bangladesh versus Sri Lanka. So, if we talk about Sri Lankan team, a good opening partnership from Sri Lankan side. Both are looking great, but unable to convert their start. Same with Patam Nishanka too. Then Kushal Mendes also made 40 plus. Then Aslanka was not in a great form today. But when Sadar Samar Vikrama, he was in a different form after you can say last 10 overs. It shows the type of player he is, and back-to-back matches for against Bangladesh he played well, and in previous match also so the Samar Vikrama played very well when Sri Lanka needed. So when Sri Lanka needed, they have good batsmen, and if you see the Sri Lankan team, doesn't matter where it is. opposition in qualifiers. But you have to say that yes, Sri Lankan team is in a good hands. Good captaincy from Pathum Nijanka, and sports breakdown audience will also agree with that. Sri Lanka is finally going into the good hands, good captain, and I think if they play like this, definitely they will be on his own. That they are known for, they have won World Cup, 150 World Cup, won 2020 World Cup also, and in Asia Cup is also he is the second best team after Team India perform perform in Asia Cup. So before World Cup, this is a big motivation for the Sri Lankan team, winning back-to-back 13 ODIs, while the record of back-to-back win is to Australia that have 21 wins during 2003. In that 21 wins, they win the IPL World Cup also. So that is a record. So let's see how Sri Lankan team will continue the streak. So next match will be for Sri Lanka. Will be upcoming matches are Pakistan and India. So it is not easy for Sri Lankan team to maintain this streak. But yes, we have to say that this Sri Lankan team is really great, and um, they have such type of capability. Uh, so they have such type of capability that you can say that they are batsmen scoring, and way their captain is adjusting the team environment, that is really special when it comes to batting, when it comes to bowling. So uh, in both ways, I think Sri Lanka is great, and in this way, if Sri Lanka played like this, I think they can be a semi-finalist in ODI World Cup. Let's see. Uh, I'm just saying according to present performance, but let's see how they will perform against India. But really, I am impressed with the performance of the Sri Lankan team. Really great, uh, good performance in the absence of good players. Yeah. So one of the Sri Lankan fan named Vasant Vagale. Yeah, congratulations Sri Lanka. Yes, yes, Vasant, you can ask some questions. I think Vasant, this is a good day for you. Back to back 13 wins. That is also a record, and I hope Sri Lanka will try to maintain it. While it is not an easy task, as you have to play now against India and Pakistan. So both are good opponents, and they are in a great form as of now. So I think Vasant, you have to see how things will go. So for today's win, congratulations Vasant. Now finally three teams are there for final spot. Who is going to play final? And I think almost maybe who knows, India versus Sri Lanka or India versus Pakistan. Anyone is confirmed. As I'm hoping. Let's see. Well, India have not started the Super Four matches yet, but I'm saying like that it can be possible. India versus Sri Lanka or India versus Pakistan. Let's see what will happen. But now let's talk about today's game also. As of now, what game is Australia versus South Africa. And if we talk about this Australian team, yesterday we talked about this team, that this team has so many problems, injuries there, but David Warner and Manas Labuschagne really did a great work for Australian team. And before World Cup, if their Australia is making 100, so this is a really good thing, and and a good score for Australia too. In South Africa, they are making 392 runs, so that is, I think, a really good thing, that they are making 392 runs uh, in that type of wicket. And the way Warner played was really excellent. Back to back well performance from Manas Abushain. While if we talk about an Australian team, they are just managing. They have only three proper bowlers, and they have eight batsmen today. So I don't know what type of captaincy is done, by what type of team is selected, but yes, you can say that Australia have made a good score, and that made a really difficult for South Africa. As of now, only 2 wickets is remaining, and for 254 for 8. So I don't think that this match is going to be win from South African side. Meanwhile, Quinton de Kock, Umar, Miller, and Klassen tried their best, but their innings was not that much sufficient if we compare with Warner and Labuschagne. So I think Australian team is in uh, a good time for good time for Australia, a good time for Australia also, and not only for Australia, and it's for New Zealand too. Yesterday, New Zealand too, Daryl Mitchell and Devon Conway finishes the match by scoring 100. So this is the good sign for Australian continent that uh, uh, they are playing really well in this condition, and I think they are really prepared for World Cup, and New Zealand team will be more aggressive when uh, Kane Williamson will be there. So for World Cup preparation, I think Australia is uh, looking great day by day. And before Cummins, Stark, and Smith join the squad, I think Australia is doing great. So let's see what type of changes will be there. Might be you can see Manas Labuschagne in the squad. Uh, I'm thinking that might be Manas Labuschagne can come into the squad as of now in a 15. Maybe you have to compensate with Josh English. So I think maybe Josh English will not be in the squad, so that it will provide some balance to this team. So this is a news from this uh, S- Australia versus South Africa. So only 2 wickets is remaining, and I'm hoping that within 10 to 20 minutes, Australia is going to win it. So now let's talk about main game, that is India versus Pakistan. So really important game, and when we talk about this game, always there will be talking about battles. But this time, this big concern for Team India, that who is your wicketkeeper again? Ishan Kishan is doing great against Pakistan. If we talk about previous uh, 1 week ago, what I have done in previous Sunday. So I think Ishan Kishan innings was really brilliant, but for KL Rahul is looking good in practice session. So this is really a big thing, and what will be the decision of Indian team? We'll have to see. I think if you say about my choice, I think you have to continue with Ishan Kishan. You will get 3 matches series against Australia to see whether what is the condition of KL Rahul. There you can play with KL Rahul, but I think so. As of now, you should see Ishan Kishan, so that you are thinking about that. Can Ishan Kishan be in that context that you can play in a middle order? As in middle order, we need a left-hand batsman too. That is also the factor that goes with Ishan Kishan. But when it comes to KL Rahul, he's doing keeping, and KL Rahul is that type of batsman who can play 1, 2, 3, 4. Same issue with Ishan Kishan, but one is a lefty-righty combination is one of the thing that goes to Ishan Kishan, and I think KL Rahul have not that much game. They have so let's see what will happen. But as of now, the record of Ishan Kishan back-to-back 450s, that is also a big thing. That is also a big thing. So I think in that way, if we think about that way, then if we think about that way, then I think Ishan Kishan should be your choice. But KL Rahul is also there, so you want to give the game time. Maybe you can give him some game time against Bangladesh, Sri Lanka. Yeah, yeah. So Vasant is agree with me. Okay, so Vasant, what is your playing 11 for Team India? Who is your fast bowler? Bumrah is back. So who is your three fast bowlers for tomorrow match? Vasant, if you are seeing me, who is your three fast bowlers? Vasant, can you tell me? So who is your three fast bowlers? If I talk about fast bowling unit, Bumrah was not available in previous match. Shardul, Shami, and Siraj was there. So would you like to same? Okay, so but this is confirmed that Bumrah will be there. So if one fast bowler is Bumrah, tell me another two. Whether it is Shardul or Shami, Shardul, Siraj, who will be? Because I think Bumrah is confirmed. Bumrah will definitely play tomorrow. So who is the other two? Vasant. Who is the other two apart from Bumrah? Because the game will be played in the same ground, Bangladesh versus Sri Lanka. Okay, so this is Bumrah, Shiraz, and Shardul. Interesting that you have put an Shami out of this context. Well, I agree with it. Also, it gives you some batting option also. So Vasant, if you see the today's match, I hope you have seen it for Sri Lanka versus Bangladesh. The way pitch is behaving, we always say that traditionally Colombo pitch is for spinners, but today what we see, the maximum wickets are taken by fast bowlers. So sudden change in this pitch, and fast bowlers are getting more wickets. So in that way, do you think that India should go with only two spinners? That is sufficient, Jadeja and Kuldeep Yadav, or you are thinking about Akshar Patel? That yes, Akshar Patel can come on seeing the slowness of the pitch, because pitch is relatively slow in middle overs. If I see and under lights also we see this Bangladesh batting was little bit struggled. Mahesh Dikshina took the three wickets. So do you think in that way can Akshar Patel get us some place in this type of pitch?
Hello, Kunal.
Yeah, yeah. Hello. So I have talked with in comment section. I am talking with a Sri Lankan fan, so he's very happy. Yes, and it is time for Sri Lanka too, that they are proving themselves. Back to back 13 win in ODI is really a record. Back to back 13.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
absolutely.
so what I asked from Vasant that same pitch game is to be played tomorrow, and I am hoping that there will be a same weather condition just like today. For tomorrow also, we can see 100 overs game, 50 over for Pakistan, 50 for India. So if we see the same type of nature of the pitch, so do
Yeah,
you think that spinners have some role, or we
yeah,
have to focus on fast
yeah,
bowling?
I feel spinners will dominate because today also it didn't rain much. I feel it was mostly full day cricket going on, so I feel spinners will dominate the game. But there is news that there might be some rain interruptions there in between.
Actually, same news was today also, but prediction failed finally. Same
Yeah,
was for today also.
hope it is full day cricket for tomorrow as well.
Yes, of course, and the main factor was that was wind blowing. When we see, actually, I see so much clouds during the first innings when there was a over around 42 to 43. So yeah, we are talking about that. So Krishna, what I analyzed that at that time when the wind blows and suddenly cloud disappear. So mm, the covers were already about to come. They thought that might be there will be rain, but not a single drop come in a match. That is a good thing. So well, if we go in a safer side, we have a reserve day also for India versus Pakistan. So I think full match is possible, but I am hoping that if full match should be done in the same day, then it will be great. Otherwise, we can see the scene like India versus New Zealand semi-final. I think you heard about that in
Yeah,
2019 India versus New Zealand semi-final that
yeah, but
India
this is
played.
not. Yeah, but that was a semi-final, and this is just a group stage match. So group four stage match. So, anyways, I feel rain shouldn't interrupt much because today also it didn't rain. But yes, day before yesterday night it was raining. But uh, uh, today weather looks good of Colombo. So hope it will stay full day cricket for tomorrow as well.
Yes, of course, and few officials also said today that there is so much, there lots of sunlight is there, so pitch is dry. There is little bit moisture, so moisture was there little bit, so that's why the fast bowlers come into play today. We see the 2 3 fast bowlers taking 3 wickets uh, each. So I think that is great. And for tomorrow, what is your playing 11 for Team India, Krishna?
Yeah, I feel they will go with same playing 11. Uh, do you think Bumrah will come back in the exile?
Definitely. As we all are waiting for Jasprit Bumrah, if Jasprit Bumrah is in our attack, we we feel that we have completed our bowling attack. We are very playing with so much confidence. So we have to see how Jasprit Bumrah will bowl. So one question is there, Krishna. Which one fast bowler have to sit out? Shami or Shardul? Who won? Anyone?
Uh, I feel Shami because Shardul can give us extra batting depth if the team collapses. So Shardul is Shardul has been breakthrough, but both are actually good in bowling. Both gives wickets and both give breakthroughs, but it's very difficult to choose. But if you see in Indian team, if collapse happen, then who will bat in middle order? I know Hardik and Ishan can bat, but they can't save you every time in these crunch situations. If Pakistan spinners fire, then it will be big problem for Hardik and Ishan to sort of the middle order problem. So I feel Shardul should be good enough because he can give breakthroughs. He can bat in deep as depth as well. So I feel they will prefer Shardul.
Yes. Okay. One question I'm asking about selection. Well, this is not a right time to ask that question, but the question always stick in my mind for on seeing the Indian squad. Don't you think that BCCI have already created a panic situation? They are just thinking about that their batsmen will definitely fail, then they are start focusing apart from playing 11, that if this type of situation is there, they are thinking that if top order completely fails, so Shardul is to come, we have to think about bat till number 8. Don't you think this is a panic situation, Krishna, if we are thinking about to play a batsman who can score around 40 50 runs at number 8 situation? It means that we are not confident in our middle order batsmen.
What can you repeat the question, Kunal?
I'm saying that when you are planning about taking Shardul Thakur as a number 8, means player number 8 who will come and rescue in any situation, well, you are expecting 30 40 runs. Don't you think this is a situation where you are not confident on middle order? You are creating such type of situation.
No, but I feel middle order is still sorted. If you see, Hardik performed well against Pakistan. He has good numbers in middle order against Pakistan. So I don't think only the concern is Jadeja. His form is not there with the bat. So that's a big concern.
Yes. Okay. Okay, so Krishna, what I see from the press conference from Babar Azam, he said that I am very confident, and I am very lucky to have a good fast bowling unit, top most fast bowling unit. If we talk about uh, Nazim Shah, we talk about Harris Rauf, his pace. Harris Roth, what we see in the previous match also, his minimum speed was 144, maximum was 150 plus, and now it's come to Shaheen Shah Afridi. He is also dangerous, and I think Shaheen Shah Afridi is a mind of some batsmen of our India. So how to tackle in this situation?
Means against Shine Shah Afridi, you're saying tackle him?
Yes, I think all the three bowlers, they all have taken 10 wickets in previous Sunday.
Yeah, they're in terrific form, and handling these bowlers is very difficult. So, uh, I don't think how will India handle. Let's see tomorrow's game because these bowlers are in terrific form. They don't even these fast bowlers don't leak runs. If you see, in this Asia Cup so far, they don't leak much runs. Fast bowlers only. The problem is Pakistani spinners have been leaking runs so far. That's the problem. These fast bowlers are being so consistent. They're economical. They always get. Quick wickets. Their Pakistani bowlers are bowling in another level. So how to tackle, I don't know. Let's see how tomorrow games happen because in this condition, it is such a slow conditions. I think it will be like a first game. It will be not a 300 score. It will be less than
Yes,
300.
260 will be good. I think today what Sri Lanka have done, they are very happy. They put a score out 250 plus, and that was sufficient.
Yeah, absolutely. In these slow conditions, I feel. 250 plus was a good score for Sri Lanka to defend it. And Sri Lankan bowler, even the captain Dasun Shanaka stepped up, even Matish Patirana stepped up, and bowlers like Sri Lanka who were means they have defended means they have they defended the target against Bangladesh before all they chased I think right in the group
Yes,
stage.
yes, yes. Chased.
Yeah, but in this, it was a terrific performance by Sri Lankan bowlers. Everyone stepped up. Even Dasun Shanaka stepped up. Matish Paratirana bowled really good Yorkers. And Tikshana, as usually, striked for the team. So Sri Lanka bowling unit was all-round performance. So even the captaincy was also good from Dasun Shanaka.
Yes, of course, the Shanaka captain was really great. But when we talk about Sri Lankan team, Bangladesh team today, they were in trouble. They are thinking about the fast bowler. For Sri Lanka, there was a trouble about Shariful Islam, Taskeen Ahmed. When it comes to Bangladesh, they are facing Ranjita. But what we have seen in both the openers, they are going attacking. They are not a defensive approach. So, do you think the same type of approach should be done from Indian team also against Shaheen Shah Afridi? Don't be defensive. Goes on attacking mode. Go and attack.
See, today Mediasan Miraj also started with attacking approach, and
Yes.
Naeem also started with attacking approach.
That's
But
why
they
they
still,
have not lost single wicket in first 10 overs. That is a good thing. That was.
yeah, but the attacking approach laid down them to chase a target. Even
Well,
if you
if you see the match, Krishna, I think Bangladesh were relatively slow in middle overs. Very slow means run rate was less than 4 when you are really slow. And in last 10 overs, you have to make 80 plus runs and you have only a single batsman playing. So that is the problem. But I think start was great. In first 10 overs, you have 10 wickets after first 10 overs. So I will not say that that was. I think attacking approach is good sometime just to reduce the pace because everyone in this, every reporter, every sports journalist is saying it is a game of first 10 overs. In first 10 overs, if you tackle Shaheen Shah Afridi and Nazim Shah in first 10 overs, you could win it because in middle overs spinners will come that allows you to make some runs. So in that way, what is your view? Uh, I think some problem.
Increasing the
Yeah,
total.
yeah. So Krishna, I'm saying, in that way, what is your view? Do you think that being defensive, you should be little bit
Remote घुमा.
attacking mode?
What you said, Kunal?
Means Shubman Gill and Rohit should be in attacking mode. Means try to give more and more boundaries against Nazim Shah or Shaheen Shah Afridi. Being defensive, because if you are defensive, ball will comes on pad. It will throws. You will get clean ball too. Ball will definitely miss the bat. So do you
Yeah,
think?
but this, yeah, Kunal, you're right. But if you see, this space attack is so dangerous, night. They means Shubman Gill faced first time this attack. Let's see how he faces tomorrow because first time when Gill faced this bowling attack, Gill didn't work. Let's see how he faces tomorrow because Gill also, if you see, he faced first time this raw pace attack. Rohit has faced, but Rohit always struggles against left-hander. So that is this thing means. See, people have some problem with. See, some people struggle with spin. Some people struggle with left-hand pace. Some people struggle with slow balls. So I feel left hand. Hello, Kunal.
Yes, yes, I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm saying that there are some cricketers who struggle with every other dimensions of bowling. So people struggle with googly. Some batsmen struggle with slow balls. That's how Rohit Sharma struggles with left arm pace attack. That's not only in last group stage match. We have seen in Champions Trophy as well. We have seen. Uh, Virat Kohli struggled to bolt as well, but Kohli doesn't struggle rarely with left arm pacers. But after the 2019 World Cup, Kohli has been struggling with left arm pacer attacking. Even he struggled against Trent Bolt in IPL as well. If you remember RCB versus Rajasthan match, he went the same delivery which Bolt in 2019 World Cup. Same happened in IPL as well. So these Indian batsmen don't practice left arm pace in the nets. That's the reason they struggle against these left arm pacers.
Yeah, of course. Let's see, and I think these are some concerns that India need to address. If you reduce the pace in first 10 overs, definitely a game will be in the way to India, because if you lost wickets in first 10 overs, then it will create some pressure in the middle order. So let's see what will happen. But now let's go to the another country also. So Krishna, today Australia was relatively looking like a world champion team. Why I saying that? Because today they have made a score of 380 runs. David Warner century, Manas Labuschagne back to back, another good performance century, and they beat South Africa by 123 runs. So and yesterday night also we see the two centuries from New Zealand, uh, Devon Conway and Daryl Mitchell. While chasing, they hit century and New Zealand win it. So, do you think, Krishna, that Australian continent are always looking great when it's come to 50 over World Cup? They always looking
Yeah,
great.
yeah, but Australian team, Mitchell Marsh told some comment that he honestly thinks for the World Cup finalist, Australia and Pakistan will face in World Cup final. Mitchell Marsh told it. I will send you that in the group, so you will also see it. He honestly thinks that it will be Australia versus Pakistan World Cup finals. He's before World Cup didn't start also, and he's saying this way because I don't know. Australian team confidence is very high. They have played these ODI series. They have
Against South
experience in
Africa.
yeah, they have experience in ODI cricket as well, and Australian team can't underestimate them in any ICC tournament. So the Australian team without Smith is also looking great. If you see
Yes,
all Manas also contributing, I feel Manas should have been picked in Indian conditions, but Manas Labuschagne problem is that he struggles with spin attack. Spin attack he struggles in Asian conditions. Manas Labuschagne struggles. That's his problem. Uh, that's why I think Australia didn't pick Labuschagne in the ODI World Cup squad. But he performed really well in both the ODIs. In first ODI, he saved Australia from defeat, and in second ODI, he hit a magnificent 124 runs. And Manas looked promising today as well. And surprisingly, Warner also hit a ton. Nobody expected Warner, who is struggling in ODI cricket in past series as well. He hit a ton today. That's good news for Australia going forward into the World Cup.
And big thing is that Manas Labushin is not included in 15. So Australia can omit that. They can correct this selection to might be you can see Manas Labushin in place of Josh Inglis because they have already Alex Carey as a keeper. But one thing, what you have to say, Krishna, about the captaincy of this Michel Marsh, that he is really a great captain. What I see, he's playing 11 today. They have only three proper bowlers, three proper bowler. Only Hardy is there, Abbott is there, and Zampa is there, and Nathan Ellis. So fourth bowler is your Hardy. Hardy is your all rounder, and I think the bowling number six head, Travis Head bowled today. I think Michel Marsh can also bowl it. So you can say that this Australian team has good all rounders. They can play like this also. That they are going with three proper bowlers and eight
Yeah,
batsmen.
absolutely. Today, Hazelwood also was not there in the XI. Cummins Stark is missing. So without the experience of bowlers, still Australia won the match comfortably. So this is means Australia means what should they say? They are playing cricket in different level. Apart from the India, New Zealand, England, or South Africa, this Australian team is playing in god level mode. Because if you see, Australia didn't have an experienced bowlers as well. See, South Africa bought Nokia and Rabada back in their team. Still, they conceded 390 plus runs. This is not
Yes,
acceptable from South Africa. When you know your series down, you lost this T20 series clean sweep, and you're trailing 1-0 in the ODI series. Still, your bowlers didn't step up and took wickets. Bad
two
captaincy by
zero, two
Temba.
zero.
Yeah, bad captaincy by Temba Boma. The
I
difference
think
between
you will not to say about Themba Babima. I think from batting side, Themba Babima is great. Might be you can say that Themba Babima don't balancing the bowlers. Actually, a selection of bowlers according to condition. So I think South Africa board is also responsible for this.
Yeah,
I think.
absolutely. See, you didn't bowl, and Rich Nokia bowled only 5 overs. Rabada only bowled 8 overs. And Lungi Nigri also didn't bowl full 10 overs of quota. This is literally rubbish by South African captaincy, means Tembo Boma's captaincy and their management. Means you're not bowling your experienced bowlers the full over quota, and you're giving Makram and some who else bowled?
Samsi. Samsi.
Samsi bowled
Samsi took
bowled
four
really well.
wickets. Yeah, four wickets.
No,
Samsi is
Makram
great.
and some other bowler bowled the overs, but they also conceded many runs. So you didn't bowl your experienced bowlers the full over quota. So this is worst captaincy by Temba Boma, I feel.
Yeah, you can say there is also happened that all teams are doing experiment. Yes, 9 overs from Marco Jensen, 9 from Rabada, 5 from Norkia, 10 from Markram, 10 from Samsi, and 7 from Fiklikwayo. So again, a big thing is here is that they are. I think they are missing Keshav Maharaj. So in place of Keshav Maharaj, you are giving 10 overs to Markram. That was the big point. He conceded 78 runs in 10 overs and not scoring runs for African team. So I think that was a weak link. So might be, and I don't know about South African board also. How they can select in India? They are selecting six fast bowlers. You know, they are
Be,
selecting
sorry to
six.
say, Kunal, but the South African team looks like a joker team. They are
Yes,
sorry to say they are playing like jokers. They are not interested in cricket. It seems like even you can't win a bilateral series at home. Even you can't win a match at home. I will be surprised that Australia wins this ODI series 5-0. If this happens 5-0, it will be the biggest shame for South Africa in cricket. Is getting bland 5-0 series. This I do. I can't tell you this. Africa is playing like a joker cricket.
Of course, and they are not focusing on all rounders. And I think Felix Vayu should included in a squad as an all rounder. I don't think for Indian condition you need so much fast bowlers. So I think Krishna, what they have choose the squad for South Africa, they are choosing so many fast bowlers. I think we don't need Magala type of fast bowler. If you have already Norkia, Rabada, and Lungi Nagidi, I think three and one more fast bowler you have already Marco Jensen. So I don't think why Shisanda Magala is in a squad. Gerald Coetzee is in a squad. So why you are picking so many fast bowlers? Why you are not focusing on all rounders? You have Dwayne Pretorius, Chris Morris, who can bats you, and Dwayne Pretorius, Chris Morris have played in 2019 World Cup also. So that is a big question. And Felix Vayu also played in 2019. So how the time change for South Africa? Again, they are not focusing on all rounders. They are focusing on fast bowlers. And
Yeah,
India,
but Pretorius, I think he retired, right? Recently.
mm, Pretorius, I don't think so. No, Pretorius not retired. Quentin de Kock will retire after World Cup.
Oh,
Pretorius
sorry.
is
Pretorius retired from T20 cricket, right?
yes, yes, yes. So I think this is a weak link for South Africa. They need to think about that. In India, if I am a selector in India, I will try to pick more spinners apart from fast bowlers, because I think two pace bowlers is sufficient for Team India. Because in India, maximum there will be a spin track, balanced type of wicket. I think in Bangalore and Dharamshala, there you can get a pace wicket where you can use back of length, you can use length ball, you can use short ball. I think these two grounds are there. Other than that, all are balanced wicket, slow wicket in India. I don't know what type of selection they have made. See Australian team how they make a balanced squad, including the all rounders.
Yeah, absolutely. Australia are born with that. Means if you see, there are many all-rounders in Australia cricket. The players who play Big Bash League and that all, they pick up from these Big Bash leagues players, all-rounders, and give chance in the team to means get the experience of international cricket. So even Harden Hardy is a Big Bash League player. Even if you see, there are many Big Bash players who are in bench. Even Josh Inglis is also a Big Bash player. So these all are playing for Big Bash League. They have come into Australian cricket circuit. That's good for Australian cricket team. When Smith and Warner retires after few years, Warner I think this is his last World Cup, and Smith might also retire after a few years. So they are getting players
Yeah, they
they
have
can get a
replacement
chance in
already.
playing exercise. Yeah, replacement already. Yeah, correct. That's what Australia are thinking about future as well. That's where Australia are the champion team, and they are now ranked number one. Now they have dethroned Pakistan as well from the ODI ranking as well.
Let me check. I think this is big news. If it is happening, I think they need to win one more matches maybe. Let me check. In ODI, right? No, not yet,
Yeah,
bro. As of now, it is not updated. Uh, as of now, Australia is seeing second position.
yeah. But if Australia wins the series clean sweep, then
Yes,
they will be number one.
yes, definitely. They will be number one. You can say if they win it by 3-0 or 3-2, 4-1. I think they can be, because the point difference between those two teams is around 80 points. So 80 points difference and one rating point. So this is a difference from Pakistan to this, and Pakistan will play also. So let's see what type of match should be there. So Krishna, what do you say about New Zealand team? They are playing without Kane Williamson, but Devon Conway and Daryl Mitchell have done really great against England team. And in T20 also they showed the class that their players are really good.
Yeah, but Conway didn't perform well in T20 series, and Conway was dropped from the 4 T20 match against England, and he suddenly came back. And in the first ODI, he delivered from the ODI, means from New Zealand team point of view, because target chasing 292 against Topley, Vokes, and the in English conditions was not easy. And but Conway's 100 was fantastically. He was means if you say he tackled spinners well, he didn't let Topley and Vokes get the swing around him, and he managed to bat around 40 overs, and that was a crucial point in the game. And Darry Mitchell, he always performs against England. If you see in the Test series as well, he was the player of the series for New Zealand. He was the if I'm not wrong, he was the highest run scorer in the whole series. Darry Mitchell, he scored a brilliant 190 in one match. He scored a fantastic 100 in another. So in T20 World Cup also he performed. He knocked England out of the semi-finals in 2021. Darry Mitchell knocked. So Darry Mitchell always performs against England, whichever format it is.
Yes, of course. And I'm waiting for another team also to announce the squad. These teams are Sri Lanka, Pakistan. We are eagerly waiting for this team that they uh, announce their squad. So
But I feel
tomorrow,
New Zealand bowling, I feel Kunal, but New Zealand bowling is slight, means underrated. If you see Saudi bowled, Matt Henry bowled brilliantly, but Kyle Jamieson is leaking runs. He leaked in 7 overs, he leaked 70 or 60 runs. So in ODI cricket, this is poor. If you see a bowler like Jamieson, who has tall height, he has good variations of swing. So I feel the Jameson shouldn't have bowled. He shouldn't have not be selected in XI. So Adam Milne is a good bowler. He should have been selected in place of Jamieson. So I don't feel England would have scored even 292 yesterday.
yes, of course, and we have to see what will happen. And now it comes to the final scenario. Also, Bangladesh is out of the contest finally from Asia Cup. Bangladesh will not qualify for final. So, what is a gut feeling, Krishna? Another big matches is coming up: India versus Pakistan, Sri Lanka versus India, and Sri Lanka versus Pakistan. So, this three matches is really important for to get a finalist. Who
Yeah,
will be a
absolutely. But for my gut feeling is saying India versus Pakistan finals. Looking at the current form, I feel Pakistan can defeat Sri Lanka, not comfortably, but they can defeat Sri Lanka as well. This is not T20 cricket. So in ODI cricket, Pakistan might have a 60-40 chance to defeat Sri Lanka and set India versus Pakistan final in Asia Cup, because I don't think Sri Lankan batsmen facing these quality pacers and scoring against them. Sri Lankan batsmen struggled against Bangladeshi bowlers. They only scored 257, but against Pakistan they might struggle more because of the quality pace attacks. So I don't think Sri Lanka can defeat. But let's see on the given day.
yes, of course, we have to see on a given day what type of performance will be there. So let's hope for a good match, and we will when we will back tomorrow. We will talk about Netherlands team. So Netherlands team is really exciting, Krishna. I think you have also see the squad. So this team is looking quite exciting. Few more good players are adding. So after adding these players, they can surprise us. Might be England, Pakistan can be surprised from this team because this team have some good capabilities. So little bit I am giving you idea of that player that tomorrow what we are discussing. If you talk about best D really the best D all-rounder performance, we all know how they qualify, a Netherlands qualify. I think Logan Van Beek, you also know about the super over, the way Logan Van Beek thrash Jason Holder.
Yeah, in the World Cup qualifiers, right? Yeah,
Yes,
I
yes,
know that that was a terrific performance from Netherlands. Nobody expected Netherlands to means match the score of West Indies team, and that was some under brilliant performance, extraordinary performance from Netherlands team, especially Basde lead and uh,
Logan,
Vanglovic.
yeah, Logan Van Beek. Yeah.
Yeah,
So apart from that, few players are also there. Rodolph Wonder Merv is included in the squad. Apart from Wonder Merv, there is Colin Ackerman who have a good T20 World Cup for this team. They managed to beat South Africa. That is the big thing, that you are beating a test nation in a T20 World Cup and pick him out of the World Cup. Not only defeating him, picking him out of the World Cup. So Colin Ackerman is there, Ben Cooper is there. So team is looking quite good and promising. Already Vikramjit Singh, Maxwell Dowd is your opener. So this teams is looking quite promising. Let's see. So tomorrow will be a very important discussion, and I hope Krishna you will come tomorrow and let's discuss the performance of this team.
yeah, absolutely. Let's meet tomorrow with this discussion.
Yes, and let's recall that event. I'm really exciting to discuss about that super over. Really, that was really great super over against West Indies team. 358 is the target, and you win it by super over. 358 was the target, and you win it as a super over against test playing nation West Indies team. That is also great thing.
Yeah, but I've seen in the group that this ICC has updated Australia on 120 points, 121 points, and Pakistan on 120 points in ODI rankings.
Okay, might be. I am seeing in Cricket Bus. Might be it will update as soon as possible. Might be it happens. Yeah, when it will be updated, I will definitely see it. Yeah, Australia actually they win it by higher margin today. 123 runs win is really a big margin. So that makes a difference. Well, teams are preparing well for World Cup, and we can say that each and every match is really important. Going to be really important for all the teams, and we are hoping for a good contest. So, Krishna, thank you very much for your time. It is always a pleasure with you to discuss about all the cricket events.
Thank you, Konal.
Yeah, so many videos are coming, not only for squad analysis. Apart from that, in World Cup also, I'm trying to add some segment related to quiz. So, Krishna, if uh, any one, two, three participants is available, definitely we will organize a quiz related to World Cup so that we can leave that events again, that how the history started when World Cup started and big teams are coming and qualifying. So I am trying, so I hope Krishna, if anyone interested in cricket can come, and I will try to organize some quiz before World Cup.
Yeah, Konal,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah. Okay. So thank you very much, guys, for listening me. Just subscribe KFCS in Sports Breakdown. So we will meet tomorrow, and we have a squad analysis of Netherlands team. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you very much. Goodbye and good night.
Good night, Konal.